Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, my great fans, the great fans of Vogue Africa changing the narratives. Today is a great day for us. Yeah, why? Because I think two months ago we published a video in regards to our big brother who is being elected as Sindaco internationally here in Rome, which is in another word to be interpreted in English is appointed as a counselor, international counselor.
I was given my mandate here in this Sonjoland in Italy. I was given the mandate of the president of Sindacato Internazionale. So I am the new president. There are people who want to acquire skill.
Okay.
They are free. It's free.
Okay.
It's just registering the form for that €100. Any school you want to go for a program for 3 months, 6 months, vocational skills.
Without paying.
Without paying a farthing. I'm not supposed to be saying this thing on air, but
no, you are a president. You just need to because to encourage the people,
the masses.
Yeah, because a lot of us here are just out there. Not that we don't really want to do something, but we don't know the processes.
Okay.
We don't really know the opportunity that are out there.
That is why the Italian government and the European government have said, okay, let's bring out somebody that represents the foreigners.
And ever since we have been waiting for the inauguration day, and today happens to be the due day. And any moment from now, Italians and every other international bodies will be joining us here for his own inauguration. And we are going to be going step by step through the details of today's program. And I deem it fit to make sure that I take you guys along, just as we promised that everything that happens here, we are going to be updating you. So I hope you all are set to go on this journey with us. Please, before we kickstart, I will equally urge you, don't forget to help us share, like, and leave your comment for us in the comment section, because what is good is worth sharing, right? Okay. All right. Just come along with us as we go into the details.
Changing the narratives with Mr. B.
God bless you. Sindacato, Dr. Siva, welcome to Music Boss. Osanda, good luck. Thank you. It's nice meeting you.
Thank you.
I remember humble self, Osanda, good luck. The CEO of Music Boss, Roma Lazio. Thank God for the country, Italy, which have deemed it fit to give me a mandate, and that mandate is the Sindacato Internazionale. So when I heard of this mandate, I deemed it fit to take my time to read and study about this project. So I noticed that it's a workforce of a nation trying to rebrand the society, making sure the economy is in a good shape, and the welfareism, the masses, the humans inside should live like what? Humans. That is all it takes to have a good presidency mandate. So ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and honored members of this international Sindacato Sindacato Internationale. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey together as we embark on a new chapter of our community development here in Rome. As I stand before you, I am filled with a deep sense of responsibility, and I am honored to accept the role of a new inter-Sindacato leader, a position that I approach with unwavering commitment to our mission and our people. The Sindacato was founded on the principle of unity, empowerment, and progress. Our divine background, rich cultures, and shared aspirations for a better future and a better society that we all hope to aim in. Our mandate is this. One, the first mandate is to make sure that all blacks, all Nigerians, all foreigners are registered with this Sindacato. Because why? Our welfareism is our priority. Everybody have to register because black job, we don't need it anymore. Because we are in a white land whereby we can do something for ourselves and integrate with the white and make sure our country is big. Because I said traveling man is part of education. My first mandate is registration of all members. All members have to be registered. Why? Our first priority is clear. We must ensure that all Nigeria and African nationalities are registered with the Inter Sindacato. The registration is merely not a bureaucratic necessity. Don't get me wrong. It is a powerful tool for inclusion and representation by bringing community together under one banner. We have to be under one banner. The second mandate is this. We need skill development, skill acquisition. We need employment. And this mandate with these people standing here that the government has sent to come and set us free, they will be ready to work. I'm a living testimony. Mr. Chooks from the Nigerian embassy is a living testimony. Other people, two of them from Vitable and our region, are the testimony. That is the second mandate. The third mandate is monitoring our beneficiaries. We all have to monitor our beneficiaries because we are living in this land. There is an opportunity for us. What we need to do is to solve our internet, solve our media, and we'll get the best. That is the third mandate. The fourth mandate is monthly report. I cannot be bringing my reports to the house via nationally every week. No. But every month, I should be able to have done my research, do my feasibility study, and bring my report back to the house. Every month, that is the fourth mandate.
You have to talk about the training as well. It's very important.
Yes,
because
the training, we have a lot of DJs, we have a lot of artists, we have some of our Nigerians who are under this AMT.
No, we're talking about the training of Onita, that we train all the people who are coming in. If they're without any job,
Yes.
they need to look for a better job. With their vision, they can get their training done, which is fundamental, because without training, you will not reach nowhere. That's fundamental for any human being that has a vision to become a doctor. A person comes to Italy, from Nigeria, as a person who has been being a doctor in your country, but they have to give another exam before they become the authorization by the minister. Yeah, exactly. So this you can be done with the sindacati, and you have to let him talk even in Italian, so you can.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Parli in italiano adesso, dici tutte le. Va bene. No, parla in italiano.
Sì,
Così magari
lei, va bene, sì, sì. Falla mettere così mi traduce. Allora, innanzitutto grazie dell'ospitalità.
Thank you for welcoming us.
Thank you. E grazie per il lavoro,
Thank you for your work,
per l'energia e l'entusiasmo che sta mettendo nel progetto.
for all the energy and the effort that you're putting into this work.
Perché quello che abbiamo perso negli ultimi anni è proprio l'energia e la voglia di fare le cose.
Because all that we have lost in these past years is all the energy and the will to work.
Negli ultimi anni stiamo pensando troppo spesso che le cose non possono cambiare.
In all those past years, we have thought that things are not going to change.
E proprio per questo e per questo motivo che è nato il nostro sindacato Unita.
And because of this, we have created the birth of our syndicate.
Perché noi siamo sicuri che le cose possono cambiare.
Because we are sure that things can change.
E per far parte di questo cambiamento,
And to make part of this change,
dobbiamo essere tutti insieme e uniti.
we have to be all together and work.
United.
Yes.
E dobbiamo avere questa energia che
Good luck.
Good luck ha.
And we have to have the energy.
Oh, good luck.
Il sindacato Unita è il primo e unico sindacato italiano per le comunità straniere.
The syndicate Onita is the only syndicate for the communities, the
Of
foreign
foreigners.
communities.
Perché siamo convinti e siamo certi che le comunità straniere non possono avere le solite necessità di un italiano.
Because we are sure that the communities, the foreign communities don't have the same, they cannot have the same necessities
Requirements.
as the communities of Italy. So.
Ed è un momento molto particolare per l'Italia, un momento dove sta soffrendo tantissimo per il mondo del lavoro.
It's a moment that here in Italy, there's a lot of suffering it's very difficult in the working space.
E dobbiamo fare tutti insieme un percorso di vera integrazione.
And we all have to take a path of integration.
Proper integration.
Yes.
È un processo fondamentale della vera integrazione
It's a fundamental process of the integration
che deve partire dagli italiani ma anche dalle comunità stesse.
that has to initiate from the Italians, but also by the foreign communities.
Il nostro sindacato ha deciso di essere un sindacato come non c'è più in Italia, perciò noi in maniera semplice ascolteremo.
Our syndicate has decided to be a unique syndicate that in our the more simple way we have decided to listen.
Ascolteremo perché i sindacati di quest'oggi sono dimenticati di ascoltare.
Because in these days other syndicates have forgotten to listen.
E fanno molto più gli interessi delle aziende e meno dei lavoratori.
And they take more care of the interests of the companies rather than the communities.
Il nostro sindacato avrà un livello differente, partirà dalla necessità di lavoro, perché in Italia c'è bisogno di milioni di posti di lavoro, non di centinaia, ma di milioni di posti di lavoro.
Our syndicate it has decided to starting with the position of work because in Italia we need millions of workers, we don't need hundreds.
E partiremo dalla necessità di lavoro per fare progetti tailor-made di formazione.
And we will start with the necessities of work by starting with the internships and the formation programs.
Partiremo non dalla formazione a caso, random, ma da una formazione mirata da un bisogno dell'azienda. L'azienda ha un bisogno di 5 carpentieri, 4 camerieri, 10 cuochi, 5 infermieri. Partiremo da lì e da lì faremo la formazione mirata.
So these training programs, they are not based on a general view, but they are specific according to the necessities of the companies that require.
Tutti i nostri corsi saranno totalmente gratuiti.
All our training programs are completely free.
E basta, avete qualche domanda? 5 euro domanda.
Any question to be made? Yeah. Yeah.
We have.
Ciao, posso parlare italiano?
Devi parlare italiano.
Quindi c'è tanti fratelli qua, io parlo inglese. In Italy today, we understand that most foreigners like me, we hardly get a direct job. You have to get a job through the agency. And to my best of knowledge, this agency, the money that the azienda is paying is different from what they are giving to the workers. Do you have anything to do about that?
Ok, praticamente sta dicendo che gli stranieri qui in Italia per trovare un lavoro non possono trovare un lavoro direttamente, ma devono essere collegati con un'agenzia.
Ok, allora, nonostante le comunità straniere abbiano una sensibilità per dei tipi di lavori che gli italiani non vogliono più fare,
the foreign communities, they have the sensibility for the type of work that Italians don't want to do.
Nonostante quello, nelle comunità straniere c'è un tasso di disoccupazione più alto rispetto alla comunità italiana.
Taking that into consideration, there is more foreigners that are jobless here in Italy rather than Italians.
Questo sta a significare che è solo un problema di comunicazione.
This means that there is only the problem of communication.
E noi siamo qua oggi, spero domani e da qua al futuro, per mettere insieme la domanda tra il mismatching fra la domanda e l'offerta del mondo del lavoro.
And we are here today to make the request, which means that we are here to regulate the mismatching between the request and the work itself.
Ieri abbiamo fondato in Parlamento il primo intergruppo parlamentare sul mismatching fra la domanda e l'offerta del mondo del lavoro. Perciò abbiamo creato noi, insieme a tutti i parlamentari del Senato della Camera, proprio questo intergruppo che parlerà di queste tematiche. L'articolo 5, posso dare una perché la scrittura dello statuto, parla proprio di fare progetti di integrazione con le comunità straniere, con le persone che sono in questo momento purtroppo sono venuti clandestini, perciò che sono nei centri di centri di unione, perché è normale che queste persone bisogna fare dei processi di formazione per fare qualcosa, perché il lavoro è l'unica possibilità di dignità.
So yesterday we have created the first integration group in the parliament, and we are specifically talking about the creation of requests and the misfitting of the field of work. So we are starting from yesterday that we are going to develop this project.
You're welcome.
A breve finisco un attimo. A breve uscirà entro l'anno l'app di Onita.
Shortly, the new app of Onita is going to be
Online.
Che servirà per il mondo del lavoro, servirà per dare una garanzia sugli affitti, perché c'è una problematica di cercare una casa, perché le persone della comunità non riescono a trovare casa e dunque noi faremo una convenzione con le assicurazioni per garantire gli affitti, per far sì che anche le persone della comunità riescano ad avere una casa, perché bisogna garantire un lavoro e una casa.
It's important.
Mommy, you have to speak. Where you want to speak about now? I want to address the audience about that form
Yeah.
for the power job and the on-inter. Then the card that will still be given to people who register.
Yeah.
Most of them are not elected on that. I want to give us some highlight about that.
Okay, so please, before she continue, I believe we should just finish all the questions.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because also you should educate us more about the questions that people would like to know, not even only the people that are here. Okay, please, I have this question.
Yeah.
When he first of all announced this very position, everybody was very excited. And not only here in Italy, even our family back home. A lot of them show interest because everything was published online. Okay, so we want to ask directly, how possible is it for our people who have interest to come here to study, to integrate here, although they are not here, how possible is it for them to benefit from this very program?
Sta parlando anche di venire gente direttamente dal Nigeria per studiare, no? Chi vuole fare...
Allora, per studiare, per lavorare.
Sì.
Allora, ovviamente quel discorso dei flussi è un capitolo a parte, ovviamente. Adesso dobbiamo dividere il lavoro a macro aree, a insiemi. Perciò dobbiamo parlare di formazione. Io parlerei della cosa più semplice che dobbiamo fare, che possiamo fare, è fare formazione con le comunità già presenti in Italia. Poi possiamo dare, come dicevo, una consulenza legale a chi ha dei problemi, a chi ha delle problematiche e tutto, ma dividere le cose. Poi il passaggio con cui fa venire la gente ancora da fuori, ci sono altre problematiche prima, ci sono un sacco di invisibili. Ci sono quelli che avevano il visto fino a ieri, che non sono riusciti a rinnovare e sono in Italia e lavorano in nero, perciò lavoreremo anche su quelli. Bisognerà parlare col governo, cercare di fare una sanatoria. E poi, se non dovesse bastare tutti questi passaggi, ovviamente daremo un occhio anche ovviamente a fare venire gente da fuori, anche se preferirei fare formazione direttamente in Nigeria, sarebbe molto più interessante sicuramente. Come
anche questo fa parte del progetto, sì.
Paesi, lo stiamo facendo in Senegal, lo stiamo facendo in Costa d'Avorio, lo stiamo facendo in Camerun. Questa è una cosa che possiamo fare anche in Nigeria, perché la formazione professionale è importantissima. Un po' perché sono parlato troppo.
Shortly, practically the Decreto Plus is a little bit more complicated, so we have to focus firstly on the training programs that we have already developed. So now we're going to focus primarily on the integrities, so the foreigners that are already in Italy. Specifically, we also have a lot of invisible people, let's say people that were legal before, but they were not capable of renewing their visas. So we have to focus on them, and we have to bring up a sanatorium maybe for them and find jobs and train them to put them again into the market and give them a better life. When it comes to the other part, it will be a big compliment for us, and we would be very happy to work also with people, with foreigners that are in Nigeria and other countries.
And train them home maybe one day to come here.
Anche perché la formazione va fatta sul posto in Africa.
It's better being trained sometimes home. So they get prepared already before coming in, and because they'll have the basic element at
Noi
least.
siamo qua in Nigeria, giusto? Siamo in Nigeria. La Nigeria è il paese con più alta popolazione, abbiamo 200 milioni di abitanti.
So we are focusing on Nigeria right now. The Nigeria is one of the populations with
Most
200
populated.
Yes, yes.
È il paese più ricco d'Africa.
And
It's one of the most
richest
countries
in Africa.
Nigeria people! Great Italia! Great Italia 1! America 2!
Ma la più grande ricchezza dell'Africa non sono il petrolio, i diamanti, le terre rare, ma la popolazione giovane.
And the richest part of Africa is not diamonds and oil, but it's the population and
The young population. L'80% della popolazione è under 25.
80% of the population is under 25 years old.
Per quello poi sarà importante fare un processo mirato di formazione sul posto.
Which means that we have to make training programs in the place, which means in Nigeria.
Thank you. Wow, Nigeria.
Qualche domanda?
Any questions?
Io ho una domanda in italiano. Vai. Con l'attuale governo di centro-destra avete trovato qualche problema in più rispetto a un governo di sinistra in Italia?
Guarda, io penso che, bella domanda innanzitutto,
Sono italiano.
io penso che questo errore l'ha commesso sia la destra che la sinistra.
Ma la
Ti spiego, fammi finire. Mettere l'immigrazione come atto politico è proprio un errore, è sbagliato. È proprio una cosa che non andrebbe tolta dalla campagna elettorale dell'immigrazione.
Ma gli esponenti di questo governo sono conosciuti per ostracismo, la Lega.
Guarda, io faccio questo lavoro da tanti anni, io ho fatto tutti, ho visto i governi tutti, io penso che ci sono le norme che non ci deve interessare chi c'è, noi dobbiamo fare del bene, dobbiamo fare formazione, noi facciamo perché i nostri corsi sono gratuiti, perché riusciamo a prendere i fondi che ci sono, europei, regionali, cioè, i fondi ci sono, perciò non pensiamo a cosa pensa al governo, pensiamo alle aziende che hanno bisogno di lavorare e pensiamo alle vostre comunità che volete lavorare. E noi siamo qua per fare il ponte, per prendere una mano, prendere l'altra mano e stringerla.
So, can I say something?
Yes.
All I would like to say is the words are so beautiful, which is the way you address us. It's so beautiful. It's so milk, because a lot of people, when they heard this word, they are trying to come to join. But what I believe is, as you talk, let it be so. And when it is so, definitely we'll make things together. Because coming together to be one is not easy. Yeah, but I believe God will make it easy for us. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Can I tell you something? Yeah. Because that gentleman he's gone. He was asking about left and right. I mean, most of the people who arrived in Italy up to yesterday, I mean, they were just coming on boards with no vision. It's a risking their lives. But with this concept, they will be prepared to come to Italy and start working. And then eventually who are working here, they'll establish themselves, having a house, because you cannot put them here and there in the fields, living in a very, very difficult situations, which is really, I mean, it's not human to bring people like that and let them go wherever they have to go. But there should be some sort of guidance. I mean, that's our vision. Everybody is a human being. So when they come here, they have a dream, they have a vision, and we have to help them to reach their vision as much as possible on a small way. We are starting in a small way, but tomorrow will be really, really big. That I promise you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, my name is Fidel Wilson, and I represent the Nigerian community. I'm the General Secretary of the Nigerian community here in Roma, Lazio, and I also represent the Nigerians in diaspora Europe. I'm the IT director. So in my capacity, I really want to thank you, Dr. Silva at the time, Prayer, for this project. And we are willing to work with you. This is just the best time this will happen to our community and the diaspora community, not just for Nigerians, but for the general foreigners here. So what is important, and with my brother here, who is our CEO, representing the whole lot of us, will be sure to follow the process and supervise all the entries and be sure those that are with us are properly enrolled. And when it also has to do with the training process, we're also able to do an interview in a manner that we will know exactly what need and also be able to advise on an area to follow to make things move swiftly and quickly as well. So once again, thank you very much for this opportunity. We appreciate you all and we only look forward to the best. Thank you. Bless you.
The one you said, the woman should address. Yes. I want to help us address the registration of how they can become a member of this Sindaco project. You know, it's when you are registered with us as a member, you can be able to, whenever your need is with us, you can be able to have your time to address it and to make sure that thing is covered. So you know we have two forms, which is the form for the power job and the form for the Sindaco card.
Okay, let me explain to you. Like any syndicate, you have to get registered because your name is registered there internally, and you have all the rights to ask for once you're registered. Like any syndicate, why do they exist? To to resolve problems. Okay, but up to today, most of the syndicates, they did not care about the foreigners. Uh, they used to get registered and they abandoned the foreigners. But we are here today to protect everybody to have their rights. I mean, that's the reason by registering, you get a code number, the code number is registered with us internally, and whatever problems that comes out, we know that he's registered as anybody, because that's fundamental to make it strengthen the syndicate. I mean, like any syndicate, you got to have numbers. Okay, the more numbers we have the rights in the parliament to fight for. Okay.
Thank you. It's important, very important to get registered because that also you have the right, the immediate right, unlike someone that is not registered. So you also have the priority, you know, when like there's a priority queue and there's a normal queue, you know, because you're registered, you're already a priority. So your case is always, it comes first before any other person. So it's very important. Let's get the registration done. See our man, get the form, and get registered. Okay?
Also, you can let me tell you thank you too. Thank you. Mr. Francis! Italiano, I'm with my professor Italiano.